It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. Excited, thrilled to be here with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm so lucky. In a few moments, we'll be sending you out to Miami as the Heat go up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
We'll be bringing you an interconference matchup in this one as the Warriors take to the road. Bringing you some fun on a Monday night. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside Doris Burke. And so the tip-off, it's Miami. Bosch dishes to Dragic. Wade outside. Back to Dragic. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And it was a very public falling out between Goran Dragic and the Suns front office. That was a real tense few weeks there before ultimately he was traded.
Now Golden State's starting five. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots, and it's Barnes in at the small forward. Dragic gets the bucket.
Dragic from D-Wing.
On defense, Miami. And, of course, Dragic was traded to Miami last season. Said he felt betrayed by the Suns front office, which spurred him wanting out of Phoenix and to South Florida.
Yeah, you know what? We'll never know the whole truth about that situation, but Dragic said they told him one thing with personnel and did something else.
Just 5 on the clock. And it's Harrison Barnes with the foul.
Harrison Barnes. That's his first personal foul.
And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Inside, it's stolen by Green.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And there's Barnes. That's good on the assist by Bogut. Barnes has got his first points of the night.
And a nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play and great basket in transition.
Aggressive play, attacking basketball, on the attack, full throttle. I love it.
Now, here's Dragic. Trains the three-pointer. Dragic has got 5.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know, he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Curry passes to Thompson. Bogut kicks to Thompson. Takes the 3. That's good. Thompson's got his second bucket.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
It's Dragic with the drive. Wade with no one around. And the jam by Whiteside.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets... so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
Now here's Dragic following the miss by Draymond Green. Dragic kicks to Wade. Puts up a three. The shot will not go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
The shot by Curry, no good.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Deng can't get it to go. And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Here's Dragic after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Releases from 15, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
A little ambitious on that possession, trying to hit a shot in the face of that defensive pressure. And he's starting to get what he wants here early. And often. Nice move.
The Heat trail by 4. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Dragic dishes to Wade. Draymond Green pulls it in.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Bogut with a clean look, and it comes off the front of the rim. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Bosh kicks to Dragic. Bosh a screen on Green. Dragic the pass to Bosh. Offensive rebound. Right side. Back to Dragic. This one for 3. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Well, you look back at the 2015 Heat, and the injuries are what probably brought that team down. We can go from Chris Bosh with the debilitating blood clot on his lung and on and on and on. The loss, of course, which was not an injury, of LeBron James. There are a lot of moving parts with that team.
And that's a great point, Kevin. If you take any star off a team, things are going to get difficult. It was impressive that the Heat still managed to stay competitive once Bosh went out.
And Miami has possession. They trail by 3. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. And Chalmers kicks to Bosh. It's stolen by Green. Pass to Iguodala. From the low block. Shot is off. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. And for Gerald Green, another productive year last season coming off the bench. Though it was a smaller role, a small step back from the season before when he started over half the games for the Suns.
Well, there was a log jam in Phoenix at the wing position last season. He certainly matured, though, as he never complained about not starting, just went out and did his job.
For Gerald Green, it's hard to not think about the star that could have been. The 18th pick in the 2005 draft, right out of high school. It was basically athleticism and upside in his game then. He's finally made it in the NBA now, but has improved with skills and guile in place of explosiveness.
And talking about Gerald Green, it seems like he's been in the league forever. But he was only 29 years old last season. By and large, he's avoided major injury, so he's still got plenty of tread left on those tires if he wants to keep going at it for a little while longer. I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Got a piece of it. And Spates gets it to go.
And another lead change here. How many of these are we going to have tonight?
I'm not quite sure, but I'm willing to bet it'll be more than a few.
And here is Chalmers. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Bosh in the post. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Warriors. And Steph Curry, a player within the gym range, he told us about his comfort stretching the floor.
Anywhere 5-6 feet outside that three-point line, if I have a dribble, if I catch and shoot, if I have a good look, I think Coach will allow me to take that shot. And it's tough to guard, especially when you see a couple go in. That basket gets a lot bigger.
Let's take them back. I was going to say, Greg, how big must that hoop look to Steph Curry? And tough to guard might be the understatement of the day.
I mean, he is just an insanely great shooter. I mean, arguably, I don't think there's an argument. He's the best shooter in the world. The argument is whether or not he's the best shooter ever. And listen, I can imagine there's very few times that Coach Curry is not going to allow this splash brother to let her rip.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And the Warriors, guys, what jumps out to you in this game stats-wise?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast break chances here early on.
I agree with you, Greg. I mean, they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
Chalmers runs the point with Wade to his side. Dang out there with Green, and it's Stoudemire in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Chalmers, following the basket by Stephen Curry. And Chalmers kicks to Wade. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason, I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Right side comes in for Gerald Green. And it's Dragic in for Mario Chalmers. And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year.
Here's Dragic. 8 points for him. Lots of room. Klay Thompson grabs the miss.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots.